Okay, so I just left the Super G International Market over here in Charlotte. I filmed the whole store. I didn't get a whole lot of close-up shots of all the foods because, oh my gosh, we could be in there for days getting a shot of all the different ingredients and items that they have, because like not each whole lane, but like maybe one side of the lane is Indian and one side is Caribbean, and it's got all different ethnicities in there covered. And so I just wanted to take you through it and show. I've done it before, but not like a like showing you everything. I pretty much showed you everything, but I'm getting ready to drive home. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to voice over because I didn't talk, I just filmed. So I'm just going to put it at the end of this video to music and just let you just stroll around the store with me. But I had to get a boba tea, which I didn't get boba. I didn't feel like boba this time, but I got a brown sugar milk tea. And, ooh, they up their game. They got whipped topping on the top. She said, and you can see it. Doesn't that look good? She said, be sure and stir it real good before you drink it. So I've got to really work on stirring this up. I'm not sure if that's like brown sugar syrup. Look, you can see where it's doing that. So I don't know if that's brown sugar syrup, but I got the brown sugar milk tea. That's what I got. And so I think I'm going to take the lid off and give it, let me see. That is so good. That is so good. Oh my goodness. And then, because you had to spend $10 to use your card, I got a banh mi sandwich. I tore it in half. This is half of it. So I'm going to smudge on that going down the road. But let me stir this drink. I also got stuff from the bakery they have in there. They have a I guess it's an Asian bakery, and they have all the little, you'll see in the picture, they have all the little baked goods separately wrapped in little plastic bags, cellophane bags really. And you take a tray and a pair of tongs, and you just get out of the case what you want and put it on the tray, and take the tray up to the counter there and pay. I didn't see the sign. I know normally buy so many you get so many free, or get one free. I splattered my glasses and I didn't know it. She said, oh, buy one more you get one free. So I went over there and picked out one more. Some of these things are big, and listen, I'll show them to you when we get home. I got a haul. I bought some stuff. You know I came for cow peas. But let's try to get out of here, shall we? I ended up getting more than cow peas. I knew I would. I found there was two things me and David got that one time we come together. I remember one was scallion pancakes, and I couldn't remember the other one, and I called David. He couldn't remember it. But when I got in there, I saw it. As soon as I saw it, I recognized it. Paratha bread? You'll see it. It doesn't look like what the one I bought last time. Oh, that's in y'all's face, ain't it? Because I think it looked different, but all the ones they had looked like the one that I got. So I got that, and the scallion pancakes, I remember what they look like in the package, and that's not the same package, and I couldn't find it. But I mean, it's been a few years since we bought them, so I got that. But I tell you what, if you're an adventurous eater and you have an international market near you somewhere, go to it and experiment. Now granted, a lot of it you don't know what it is because it's in other languages, and unless you're fluent in that language, you don't know what you're getting. So I mean, I don't know if, I wonder, speaking of, if there's like something that you could like snap a picture of the writing on the container and it would translate it for you. That's something to look into. That would be very, very handy. That's so good. Yes, it's full of sugar, brown sugar. It's very deep tasting, very deep tasting. It's very delicious. Milk tea is very good. And they have, oh my gosh, so many flavors of milk tea. It's not even funny. But yeah, if you have an international market near you, go. Don't be embarrassed to go because you think, oh, I don't belong here. Yeah, you do. You belong there as good as anybody else. Listen, there's even an American, I say that in quotes because, you know, if you're living here and you're a citizen, you're an American. But there is an American aisle where you just get regular American foods from the regular grocery store, you know. And, but you can get the meats and the fresh seafoods and just all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. There was a woman and had to be her and her mother. And they were Asian. And I was just looking at the stuff in their buggy. Didn't know anything they had. And I thought to myself, I don't know what this stuff is, but boy, I'd like to go to their house and eat. Listen, I bet they throw down on some food. Oh my gosh. I bet it's delicious. Holly has a friend who is Mexican. And her grandmother is Mexican. And she speaks a little bit of English, and she loved Holly. And when Holly would go over there, and Holly likes hot food, so she would make sure she got the hot sauce that she makes, and she makes all this stuff from scratch, and Holly's just like, her grandma is the best cook, you know. She loved going to her house to eat, and her grandma would cook for the neighbors, the neighborhood. They would come, and that was like her little, I guess her little side hustle, cooking and making her a little bit of extra money. And boy, I tell you, I'd like to get in on some of this straight up cooking from other ethnicities just to see what I'm missing, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna go and eat. I didn't have breakfast. I just got on out the door and come on over here. So my breakfast is gonna be half of this banh mi sandwich, and David's gonna get the other half. So I'm gonna quit talking, and what's gonna come up next is just a nice long little stroll through the store with some music. So I'll go ahead and end the video now, and I'll see. I don't know when you're gonna see this, so I'll see you when I see you. So here is my medium-sized haul. This is the scallion pancakes. These are frozen. And then this is the paratha bread. That's the one that I couldn't think of. This is flaky. They had plain, they had flaky. I thought, well, flaky sounded good, so we'll try that. If I remember correctly, you just heat this in the pan on both sides, but you keep it frozen until it's ready to cook. And then I found this vanilla tranquility tea, so flavored black tea with vanilla pieces. I thought that sounded good. And then I got these for the boys for their Christmas stockings, the Hello Panda strawberry. I know they'll like those. And I told you about the Christmas ornaments I was going to make. Well, when I saw the cinnamon sticks and they were so cheap, I thought instead of little like ornaments to put on the front, I might make cinnamon sticks on there. I thought that would be really pretty, so it'll make it my own. And I won't try to make it look like the ones that I saw, but I'll just make it my own. So these were like $2.79 for this big old. I thought that was pretty good. Big old thing of cinnamon sticks. And then these I just thought sounded good. Banana chocolate pies. They're like moon pies with chocolate on, except they're banana. So we're going to try that. And then this is why I went, was my cowpea. So I got 3 of them to make it worth my time going. And then these honey granules. What's that say? Pure cane sugar and honey. I thought, well, that sounds good. That might be something good. Like when I do a cottage cheese bowl, sometimes I'll drizzle honey on it. I thought maybe I could just sprinkle some of that on it. Figured, why not? Then I got this. It is little stars, little star pasta. David likes chicken and stars from Campbell's. I thought, well, maybe I can figure out a way to make him some chicken and star soup. And then some bananas. We need some bananas. And these, I don't have any immediate plan for them, but I get them every time I go. It's these little white, I can't read what that says. I can't read that word, mushroom. Anyway, like that. I get them every time I go. I don't know why. I just think I need them. And then they had muscadines. So I got some muscadines. And then this is from the bakery. So I got, this was raspberry or strawberry coconut. And then these are my favorite. I could eat my weight in these little egg custards. They're not super sweet, but they're delicious. And this, I think, was called a cream bun. And this is a cream cheese bun. And this was a Bavarian cream. So I told David everything except he won't eat the custards. But all these are so big, we can just split them. Then we can each have a little bit of all of it. So that is what I got today. And stay tuned for our little stroll through the store. So here we are at the Super G over here in Charlotte. So let's go in and see what we can find.